Hi guys, let's say in this video we are going to do a tutorial on how we can replace a HDMI port, whether for your television or it can be simply for your laptop or your projector or your monitor. I am going to show you how we are going to do so. So just observe the port. One of the things that we notice is that we have some small pins at the back and we have 4 legs coming from this port. We are going to remove this one, and we are going to start by removing some of the solder from the port. Right, we have a lot of solder on those pins, so we are going to remove some of those. We are going to be using braided wire. Yeah, the soldering wire. That's the correct name for it, the soldering wire. So as you can see, that was quite easy. This will definitely help us to remove the port very easily with a hot air. So we are removing. And for the last one, here we go. Look at that, look at that. High altitude. Yeah man, can actually see the smoke. This should be it, right? So what I am going to do now, I am going to flip the board. We're gonna put some by the side as well. This should actually work, right? So what we're going to do, so we are almost out of the woods. Wow. So guys, there you have it. There you have it. HDMI. It is steaming. Like, this thing is hot. This thing is hot. Hot. Okay, so if you look at it, everything looking lovely. And as you notice, you can see all that our pins are intact. Those are the pins where your HDMI port will be connecting. If you look, the port itself is also good as well. The way we removed this port, there isn't any damage done to this port. It's still hot, very hot, right? So the port is still hot. If you look at it, all the pins are intact. The plastic is good. and we were doing this at 400 degrees. What we're going to do, we're going to put back in this very same port, and what we're going to do, we're going to clear the hole so that when we put in the port we don't have any problem. So I like to get rid of this old piece of solder, this solder wire. You know, to replace your HDMI port look quite easy, but you have to be so careful because, as I'm saying, you don't want to damage these pins, because if you do, it's detrimental to your entire board. Well, luckily we also have another port here and we have another one here. But if it happens that all of your ports are bad, or the unit in which you're working on only have one port, you need to be extra careful. From the hole, that's what we're going to do. We're gonna be using the desolder wire. Guys, that one is cleared, almost cleared, almost. Beautiful, but we need to get all of it out. So I am going to try some more flux on the board. And we're gonna try and get all of it out. It's quite important for us to get all of it out. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to flip the board. Let's do this one here as well. Now we are looking good. We are looking good. Let's do this one here as well. And also this one as well. So guys, we're looking lovely there. The only thing is I have to clean this flux off of my mat. So I am going to do that quickly. And we are going to install this HDMI port. So guys, what you want to do, you want to use solder paste. And I thought the camera was rolling, but it wasn't rolling, it was standing. So guys, I already started. You want to put some flux on those areas. You want to put some paste as well on the area as well. So I have flux and paste, you know, and you just want to just put this over the area, right? You also want to ensure that you don't have too much flux and too much of the solder paste. So we are going to clean off some of what we have here, and we are going to put another piece of flux on it. So when we start heating, the solder paste will go where it is supposed to go. It will circulate and it will go where it is supposed to go, and you won't get just a big blob solder paste, just solder all your pins together. You don't want that. So what we're going to do now, so we have the port and this is looking so damn good, I'm telling you, right? We are going to install the port. Because we have cleared the hole, this is what we have to do. We just need to just put this in perfect position. We are getting some challenges here because hole seems not to be totally cleared, right? So we can do a revision there, right? Let's do a revision. Let's see why we are being blocked. So let's try this again, right? Let's try this again. So as you can see, we are being challenged there, right? Because one of the port, which is the back one, not going down. Let us look at it from the back. Yeah, we're not feeling those pins there, but we are on the other side, which is good. So we can see that this port is leaning and it's not going down as it should. So what are we going to do to get this to go down? We can go back and we can clear out the port entirely so that we have sufficient space, because it's not budging. I'm telling you guys, it's not budging. We have two choices. We can go back and clean that totally out. You can do like the lazy man like me and heat it up. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to heat up that hole and we're going to push down. So guys, everything is looking legit. It's actually in perfect position and everything. So what I am going to do, and what I love to do, is to put sufficient flux on the port itself. This one is a no clean flux, which is quite good, and ensure that it's flooded with flux. So guys, basically I want to believe that we are finished, and I don't normally do direct solder on my mat, but I want to believe that we are finished. We need to ensure that the back of our port is soldered perfectly. We are going to put some additional solder on the 4 legs, and then we can look at the pins. Need to look at those pins there. So guys, we are going to solder the foot. This is an important part of it, so that this thing cannot move. So yeah, we're looking good. That's the HDMI port. Now I wish I had a microscope so you guys can see the pins. So guys, we are ensuring that the pins are being soldered, ensuring that we're seeing all the pins showing there, and we're looking good. We're looking good. Remember that solder piece that I talk about? That solder piece I talk about, it's working very good as well. Very good. When you're doing this stuff, you want to make sure that your soldering iron tip is clean. And to do this spin, I recommend doing this spin with a USB soldering iron. Those are quite good. So guys, I am done. This is a tutorial to show you guys how to change your HDMI port. Yeah, so you're not seeing, but I wanted to see those pins, man. I want you to see those pins. They're looking lovely. Just look. They're looking lovely. You can see the space. When you compare this one to this one, make some comparison. And the thing about it, the solder piece work quite well for us. What I am going to do to finish this off is just to reflow the entire HDMI port. Ensure that everything is seated properly. This thing is hard. This thing can't move, I'm telling you. So that's what we're doing. My light, yeah, and I just want you to look at the port and the pins. You were looking very good. We are looking lovely. We are looking lovely. Let's have a look inside of the port. We are looking good. We are looking lovely. So that's how you can replace the HDMI port. Guys, my name is Lens. I hope that this video was helpful in some way to you. And if you're new to my channel, do like, share and subscribe.